Hello, my dear Sagittarians. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. So let's jump in and see what the cards are indicating for you, Sagittarius, for the week of August 1st through the 7th, 2022. And keep in mind, these are very general readings. Not everything will resonate with you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and help support my channel. And I truly appreciate all your likes, shares, and subscribes. So let's begin. First, the Ace of Earth, the Queen of Air, the Nine of Air, Major Arcana card, Call. Okay. Just give me a moment. Well, don't be surprised, Sagittarius, excuse me, if you have some angelic communication coming through this week as you are being guided, protected, and your angels are trying to get messages through to you. So pay attention to your intuition this week. And the main message that is coming through very strongly is you need to look at the big picture, Sagittarius. So I'm kind of picking up a choice, a crossroads. So some of you might have a decision to make, possibly deciding what you want to do for your future. And really looking at your cards here, you see wings, double wings, lots of wings, just wings, spreading your wings and soaring. And I'm going to start with the Major Arcana card. And in this deck, it is Call. Hearing the call. The angelic communication that I'm feeling is coming in for you. This is equivalent to the Judgment card. An indication here, you're being called into a more authentic relationship with yourself, Sagittarius, with your higher power. An indication here, you've not yet reached your full potential, your full calling in your life purpose. And an indication here that now is the time, the right time. You have what you need to move forward. Definitely a transitional energy this week, letting go of things that no longer serve a purpose to you, Sagittarius, reviewing what it is you truly want deep in your heart and soul, and making that change. So an indication with this card showing up that in order for you to be able to move forward, you have to realize that your current phase of life is coming to an end, to review and see where you succeeded, what you might have learned through your failures. So really a card indicating to tune into your higher calling, to learn where to go to next and look at the big picture. Now, what's interesting about this card is that it's ruled by Pluto, which is associated with death and rebirth and transformation and change. And it's coming in now before Pluto moves into Aquarius in March of 2023. So you are really getting this wake-up call to look at the bigger picture as to what's happening in the world around you and react accordingly. She's actually got a trumpet here. If you can see, she's blowing, communicating, blowing the trumpet. This is where you need to hear the call. You need to move forward with your plans. And just such a huge predominance here of two wings, two antlers, two wings. Look at this throughout your reading. The number 2 being amplified here by 0. My guides want me to get through to you. What are you waiting for? That's the phrase. That's the question that they're posing to you, Sagittarius. So this card in energy is the big alert, the big awakening, a big wake-up call for you to get moving into that next phase of life, looking at the bigger picture, seeing what will be best for you, Sagittarius. This is going to be in regards to relationships, possibly the home that you're in, where you live, the town, the city, the state. Could be in regards to the job, the company, or looking at the bigger picture in regards to those things, and know that there's going to be some drastic changes coming in. So who is it you want with you by your side? What do you want to be doing in the future? What field, what company? Is what you do today sustainable in the future? So definitely a card of looking at the big picture. That seems to be the main message coming through this week for you, Sagittarius. Now, looking at your first card here, you have the Ace of Earth. This is opportunity, change. We see the light shining behind the buck. This is an opportunity in the material world. So there is something that is presenting itself to you this week that you need to see and take advantage of. Now, for the Sagittarians that are not happy with your job, your career, the workplace, start looking, start reviewing, deciding, networking to do something that will be sustainable in the future. There's an opportunity for you, Sagittarius, to really shine. Some of you will be doing things in service to others, as I feel some of you are going to be at the very forefront of this change, like keeping ahead of it. Now, definitely Ace of Earth could be in regards to your job, your money, your finances. It can also be in regards to your health. Some of you need to look at the bigger picture in regards to your health, because what you do today is going to affect you tomorrow, so to speak. Look at your health and well-being, your lifestyle. And again, look at the bigger picture. So this is a huge opportunity coming in, and it's tied to this wake-up call, this angelic communication trying to come in. Now, your two cards in the middle, Queen of Air, the Nine of Air. This is the mental energies, lots of messages back and forth going on. Now, the Queen of Air is about setting some healthy boundaries, having strong self-esteem, making some very calculated, strategic decisions, clear communication. So for many Sagittarians, I see you understanding what the bigger picture is for the future. You have clarity of your purpose, the part you will play, the role you will play in the future that is coming. And the Queen of Air is truth, mental clarity. It can represent actually someone around you that's giving you some advice. This could be a Libra individual. And again, there's that number 2, because there's 2 scales with the Libra energy. So there is this like pro and con that I think you're battling in your mind as to what you're looking forward to. You're thinking about your future. So in regards to relationships, that might be getting out of an existing relationship, or do you want to get into a new relationship at this time? For some of you, it might be a business partnership that you're struggling with or thinking about. And I do pick up, some of you want to move from where you're at. You no longer like your living arrangements. So you're reviewing and again, looking at that list of pros and cons. And you might have to make some sacrifices in order to move to a nicer place, somewhere you prefer to live. And of course, for others, this could be in regards to the job that you do. And really decide if your job is sustainable as we move forward with such advanced technology that's coming in. Things will start to disappear and new things will take its place. Now, the Nine of Air is equivalent to the Nine of Swords. So for some of you, you're quite aware of the big picture. That is what's got you like really this kind of energy, thinking overtime, like night and day as to what's your role, your place, and all of this. So I see this struggle, this back and forth, trying to balance everything out. You're trying to decide what's next for you, Sagittarius. And I still feel with the 9 of air here, you are surrounded by your angels and guides. So there's an indication here to really meditate, review, clear your mind, see what comes in. Angelic communication will be coming in through your subconscious and then coming through as your intuition. What is your intuition telling you, guiding you? Is it in regards to relationships or your home, your lifestyle, your health, your job? What needs to be looked at or addressed first? Where do you need to make the changes first? Now, taking a look at your numerology for your tarot cards, you have 1, 1, 9, and 20. So that's 31, which reduces to 4. 4 is about stability, being rational, practical, logical. 4 is building on what you have in place, taking things like to the next level, creating a strategy for your future. Where are you going to be in 10 years, Sagittarius? This is really some long-term plans because, again, the message that keeps coming through is to look at the big picture. So let's take a look at your crystal for the week ahead. Let's see what you get. And you receive Tiger's Eye. And the message says, self-confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in God's Spirit working through you. And I should have my Tiger's Eye close by. So let's bring this into the reading for you, Sagittarius. Now, this crystal card might be showing up as you might have been doubting yourself, Sagittarius, but this card coming in is a reassurance that Spirit is working through you. That is why I'm picking up so much like angelic communication trying to get through to you, Sagittarius. So be sure to really be tapping into your inner guiding voice and listening to your intuition. Shift from worrying about whether you can do something in particular to just trusting that Spirit is working through you and you can do anything. This is a crystal card indicating that you're safe, you're protected, and if you follow your inner guidance, your intuition, by making positive changes, this is almost like a fast track to fulfillment and prosperity. Now let's take a look at your oracle message. Let's see for Sagittarius oracle message. The cards are so jumpy. Okay. You receive skywriting, the fates. Wow, this looks like angel wings as well. Wow. It almost looks like 2 angels. Well, you're not the only sign that received this for the week ahead. It's in regards to your destiny. It's an indication to explore certain aspects of your life that are unique to you, Sagittarius, and you alone. This is also about a solo journey, your life journey, your destiny. And although there are people around you, there is a message of to, view your life as a series of opportunities rather than an obstacle course. So somebody needed to hear that. You got to stay positive mindset. Open up to the power of curiosity and look ahead into the potential of the future. And that seems to be a recurring message for you, Sagittarius, as you need to secure your place in the world, as there's going to be great changes coming in once Pluto moves into Aquarius in 2023, and that should be in March. So very critical moment in time when opportunity meets fate, and you're at a point where you're making a choice. And that really ties into everything that I've been picking up in your reading, seeing that number 2 and the double wings, the double antlers, just like the pros and cons, and the Libra energy with the scales. Now, your sister sign, Leo, had the same oracle message. So it's the fire signs that are greatly being guided, it seems, bringing your destiny to fruition because your success is written in the stars. So this is about taking that leap of faith, but also researching, reviewing, listening to your inner guiding voice as to where you will fit in the future. Last message for the week ahead, your personal power message from the Starseed deck. Let's see what you get. Earth Guide. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. So your destiny is waiting for you, Sagittarius. And yes, this could involve relationships, your job, where you're living, but it's about being yourself, being your true, authentic self, listening to your intuition, and following this angelic communication, this guidance that is trying to steer you in the right direction, which is going to be one of prosperity and fulfillment. So pay attention to what the Ace of Earth is bringing into you. Some kind of opportunity that's going to benefit you for your future by looking at the big picture. Well, there you have it, Sagittarius. That was your messages and guidance for the week ahead. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe, help support my channel. Love and abundance to my Sagittarian family.